back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to a request directly from the Reactions Are My Therapy tier on YouTube. Adrian, you won. You got the spin. You get the pick. You've chosen Suicide Boys, and I'm very thankful for you today, Adrian, because I love me some Suicide Boys. I no longer fear the razor guarding my heel, part 3. I just want to do every part of every Suicide Boys song there ever was. You know our mission, spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and the Suicide Boys do that. I went to a concert with Nick, saw the Suicide Boys. They talk about it at their concerts. They love mental health, and that's our purpose. You want more content, more private live stream, stuff like that, like Adrian's got, go to YouTube or go to Patreon. There are memberships there with tons of extra stuff. We even have a podcast channel, the Reaction Therapy Podcast. It's out now. Go subscribe today. But without further ado, here we go. Suicide Boys, I no longer fear the razor guarding my heels, part 3.
How are you?
Oh, I am terrible.
Man. Yep.
Still depressed, still misunderstood. Still popping pills, popping seals, smoking backwoods.
I want to know when this was written. Like, I don't know when this was written. I feel like it was a while ago, since it's like that song in part 3 and all that. You've got Scrim, you got Ruby. Clearly it's Scrim. I think I saw his name at the top of the screen, but I'm getting really good at picking them now. I can hear it, but he's still popping pills, smoking the Swisher Sweets. Here we go. If you know, did you see that? Is that actually in the song? If you were to get what you deserve, you would know what the bottom of a tire tastes.
Still depressed, still misunderstood. Still popping pills, popping seals, smoking backwoods. Still smoking Swisher if you got a bitch. Everybody want me sober, but I'm not a quitter. I say to let you know that.
Reminds me of this shirt Jill will not let me wear to this day, anywhere in public, because I love this shirt. It says rehab is for quitters. You know, a double play on the words. Rehab is when people quit and they go to get help, and then rehab's for quitters. Forget that. I'm not gonna quit. It's like he said, I'm not a quitter, man.
Popping pills, popping seals, smoking backwoods. Still smoking Swisher if you got a bitch. Everybody want me sober, but I'm not a quitter. I say to let you know that better. That respect fight said the suicide dream. Tell you it's the cold ain't fame. Bound with a brain, surrounded by crime scenes. On the piece that I know, the secret of the BBC shit.
No.
I can't call it anymore. Get more depressed when I'm on tour. Wake up in the middle of a war. Wake up wishing that I was a fucking corpse. Fuck.
This is so true, though. They speak a lot of reality, I think, to everyday life. Like people who live in every day, you know, it's just sometimes it's hard to just even get up and get going. It's hard to imagine like why I'm doing this sometimes. And I think people really can relate to, I just feel like there is no point sometimes. And so it's hard to grab onto the fact that, oh, hope feels very different. Despair feels like there's not much left. And I think he is so good at saying these lyrics that tell people, I know where you're coming from. Like, I've been there. I know what it's like. I think today would speak a different message, but these lyrics are like, no point.
Wake up wishing that I was a fucking corpse.
Like that.
Yeah, now if we got a problem, then we got a problem. I don't give a fuck. I can't even
that high voice, and their lyrics are above my head so much of the time, how they match these words together to rhyme, to fit in place, to talk about reality. And I can't get it other than the fact that living life the way that they've talked about living, if anybody can relate to that, of like regular destruction or regular hopelessness, creates that depression of like, that's what I've got. Like, that's what's in the middle of my world right now is depression. So how am I going to see anything getting better? And they stay in that cycle, and it's very hard to get out of unless you get help. That's why I constantly talk about therapy, right? Or treatment, because it allows you to have somebody else be a voice that maybe there's another way. And maybe this stuff that's happened to you in the past is not your fault, that you can actually do something about. And so they are an encourager and a supporter and somebody who can lead and guide. Love the high voice.
Children of history, man. No purpose or place. We have no Great War, no Great Depression. Our Great Depression is our lives. Sold out shows, but I don't believe in souls. So I doubt these shows gonna leave me feeling home.
It's like a whole shift, a change into a whole nother gear there. You see that?
Our Great Depression is our lives. Sold out shows, but I don't believe in souls. So I doubt these shows gonna leave me feeling whole. A couple blunts I'm blowing now, I'm idolized, a role model. That'll get them to get me the model clothes. I'd rather store the rocks till that door model.
It's just one piece of destruction after another. Sold out shows, doesn't matter. It's almost like, they all look at me, we sell at these shows. It's not gonna fix anything for me though. This isn't gonna make me better all of a sudden. Rather just be going out and getting wasted. At least that's what I'm hearing him say. Tell me if you think it's something different. But man, to the dope battle rattle. Yeah.
I'm able to paint a picture most people can't even see. Besky I mix with Monet when that hair on me. Self-critic, but speaking cryptic, defying the laws of physics. I need be specific, sadistic, Mr. Pessimistic. Sick of the South, the motherfucker they call the Antichrist. Used to dream of fans chanting, screaming, that's a risk I never get on Instagram. And they posting my personal life, I promise it's not what it seems. Come up just to fall down the stream.
Talk about their life, on Instagram, the pictures they see. And man, I know they've talked about it where they look at posts too. They look at comments that people make, and it's hard to stay away from it. And it's not always what it seems. It's not always rosy and perfect and wonderful. Sometimes it can be really hard. It can be hard to perform. It can be hard to stay up all the time. It can be hard to constantly try to create more for people and stay up at that level. And they're just people in the end. These are just people that are trying to do what they love to do. Oh, would I love to interview them.
My personal life, I promise it's not what it seems. Come up just to fall down the stream. Remember scraping up changes for cigarettes.
Yep.
Immortalized suicide, no they won't forget.
Yep. There we go, part 3. All that glitters is not gold, but it's still damn beautiful.
I was asking you whether there's this pressure to live up to the image that you've created.
Well, it certainly is. You've been putting it on me all week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, player. On my teeth, go, damn player. I still can't sleep though. Yeah, player. I be that sheep beater, wolf creeper, but disguised as the grim reaper. Sad player. I be that sad player.
Such a good beat. They can change up the words to this same beat, make it a completely different song, and you can't not like this.
Disguised as the grim reaper. Sad player. I be that sad player. Damn player. Thought you was money making. Yeah, player. Don't change that, I'm forsaken. Great player, third razor. Left at you bitches hating. Yeah, player. My people's dilating. Dope shot up in my veins. I'm feeling nauseated. Lawbreaker. I'm trying to feel alive. Make sure my teeth go when I'm filled up with formaldehyde. Suicide.
Polo pajamas, snakes in front of him. Oh my goodness. The lifestyle they must live, the things they must go through, where they've come from to end up at the point they're at now and what they have. It's got to be unreal at times where they probably just want to be themselves again. But they probably do stay themselves. They seem like they're pretty grounded with that.
Snakes in my face, yeah, I think I'm Medusa. Polo pajamas with the pockets ripped the red, white, and blue ones. That's why I'm always losing money, but don't let that confuse you. Cause now I got a mouth full of gold, but baby, I'm still a loser.
Oh. Suicide Boys, I no longer fear the razor guarding my heel, part 3. It's never enough time to listen to everything they throw into a song. It's like 3 songs in one. 3 songs in one. I saw him do that at the concert. Hold up your hand just like that. I got to know more about that too, by the way. Remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music, to some of the best music, actually. If you want real help, check the link in the description of this video. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Tell me more about Suicide Boys and what should we do next. I love listening to the reality of life, the struggles people have been through, and the hope in the end that things can get better with professional help, especially true. If you want more content, go to our Patreon page or go to YouTube. There are memberships there. And we have a new podcast channel, the Reaction Therapy Podcast. Please go check that out and help us spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Adrian, thanks so much for the request tonight and for being a part of the Reactions Are My Therapy tier on YouTube. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.